How often do you say, I should have? How often in your life do you say, I should have got up early? I should have went to the gym. I should have eaten a better meal. I should have. Here's the thing. So many people live their life constantly thinking about things they should have done differently. How they wish they would have taken a different course of action. And they do this perpetually. What happens when you say, I should have, what you're saying is, I wish I was living as a different person. You see, we all have this version of ourselves that we desperately want to become, this truth inside of our heart about who we want to be. But most people consistently choose a different course of action. Most people habitually do things that they regret. And so when you say things like, I should have went to sleep earlier. I should have read last night instead of watched TV. I should have been nicer. I should have had more patience. What you're doing is you're creating regret. You're putting yourself in a state of regret. And when you're experiencing this regret, this emotion literally is going to erode the quality of your life. Because you're regretting every aspect of who you're becoming, everything that you're doing. See, a lot of people don't realize that when they break promises to themselves and when they do things consistently that they know they shouldn't in their lives, they're creating a version of themselves that they don't love, and they're creating a life that they're going to regret immensely down the road. And so here's the thing. Regret is such a low-level emotion. When you're constantly creating this internal state of regret, there's going to be the absence of motivation, the absence of clarity about your life and your goals and what you want to achieve, right? You're not going to be inspired. There's going to be a lack of energy. You're going to have low energy, right? You're not going to be excited about anything. You're not going to be as happy as you want to be. You're not going to feel driven. It's not going to lead you to feel the way that you want to feel. When you're in that state of regret, the next thing that happens is you're going to start to crave things. And this happens oftentimes unconsciously. People can't connect the dots, right? The guy that hits snooze, skips the gym, suddenly starts craving some sugary food later in the day, suddenly starts wanting to have a drink of alcohol, suddenly he's looking at porn. He's using these things to escape. A lot of people use the phone. They watch a bunch of content, you numb yourself, you check out, and then you try to move past that event. A lot of times this is happening unconsciously and people don't even realize when these cravings and these urges for these pleasurable things, these moments of pleasure, when they surface, what you need to do is ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why do I need something to make me feel better? What happened in the last hour, the last 24 hours that has led me to feel this way? And oftentimes what you'll find is that you did something that you regret, or you didn't do something that you regret, right? So you didn't live in alignment with who you want to be, right? Your behavior, your actions, something that you did caused you to feel this internal state of regret. And like I said, a lot of times this happens unconsciously. It's all internalized, right? Now you have this regret, you're feeling this low emotion, this low vibrational state. The next thing that you want to do is you need something to feel better. You want something to numb yourself, to fix this feeling that's taking place inside. This is how people become addicted to drugs and alcohol over time. This is how people become addicted to food. This is how people become addicted to porn. This is how people become addicted to content on their phone and constantly watching stuff, right? You're using these things in an attempt to fix what you're feeling internally. That the feeling that you cultivated by just not following through with action based on who you want to be. It's such a simple fix. You guys, you have a moral compass. You have a blueprint. You have this person that you want to be. It's your conscience calling you to take these actions every single day. And when you do, you feel amazing. You look in the mirror and you're proud of who you are. You're proud of how you're living. You want to tell other people. You want to show other people what you're doing because you feel so good about yourself. Over time, this is how you build the physique that you want. Over time, this is how you cultivate the relationships that you want. Over time, this is how you build the business and create the finances that you want and just crush it in life. It's by following through with what you know you should do. Keeping those promises to yourself every day. And literally, this is what people, when they say living in alignment with your best self, your true self, this is what it's referring to. I know that we all have a calling in our heart about who we want to be and what we want to achieve in this life. This has been a gift gifted to you from above. I truly believe this. Most people sabotage that version of themselves by making decisions that they regret, by doing things habitually that don't align them to the person they want to be. So if you can start to master this concept in your life right now, you'll notice that you have more energy, more inspiration, more love, more gratitude, more inner peace. You're going to want to talk about your life more. You're going to want to share your life with other people. Your energy is going to be more infectious, more uplifting, more positive. And you're not going to crave stuff as much. You're not going to need food. You're not going to crave sugary or salty snacks and food and all this crap that people eat. You're not going to crave drugs and alcohol. You're not going to need to use something to check out to numb yourself. For those of you who are battling porn addiction, for those of you who have other addictions, right? Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's watching reels and memes and all that stupid stuff that people waste their life on. You're not going to crave or need those things as much because you're going to be falling so deeply in love with who you're becoming by just keeping the promises to yourself and following through with action. This is self-mastery. This is how you can crush it in life and become someone that you truly love. And when you cultivate that energy inside, when you elevate yourself from that internal place of regret to one of love, of gratitude, of who you're becoming, of pride, it's the best feeling in the world. And you'll experience such high highs. You'll have so much clarity, so much inspiration, creative thoughts and ideas. You'll start to connect the dots in all these aspects of life and what you can do to continue to grow, to give back, to help others. You're going to be exposed to a whole nother way of living. This is how you develop self-mastery in 2024. I want you to drop it in the comments below if you resonate and feel what I'm saying. And I want to know what you are going to commit to in 2024. What is the daily blueprint? What are the actions you need to take? And what are those goals that you want to obtain? Share it with me in the comments below. I love seeing who's watching and your takeaways. Let's go.